Okay. Everything. Okay. There we go. Okay, microphone's working. Had to, I guess, test some stuff. I need to, I guess I just need to update all my equipment. I think the cords are starting to get a little old. Microphones not working as reliably. I don't know if it's because it's just the connector of the cord itself or if it's because just a constant pulling. Anyways, welcome. Hey, hello. We're back for another day. Another day. I streamed a little bit earlier, but I just wasn't in the mood to, I guess, stream. But we're gonna be using ChatGPT to kind of help me figure things out. He's actually kind of helpful so far. I'll show you some of the progress I've made. I'll show you some of the progress I made. Not I didn't make a whole lot. I'll be honest. There's a lot of trial and error because ChatGPT isn't like it gives me step-by-step instructions, but it doesn't explain the specifics. So I'm constantly having to be like, okay, well, let me see what won't you do. Let me see what I can do. You know, it's like, okay, I see what it's telling me. How can I, from what I know, how can I actually take it and implement it? But I'll show you what I've got going right now and what I'm trying to do because it's a rough one. It's a rough one. So we've got Project Vigilance. Okay. Okay. And let me kind of show you what I can do now. So I was having a lot of issues yesterday before work and after work. I was really struggling to be able to get this little issue done where the widget wouldn't remember. Hmm. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks when I do it through that. Let me pull up a. And I play through here. Bring it up over here. Okay. Okay. So what I can do now, is I managed to make the widget. You hit pledge to contact, says pledged, says server is pledged. And then if you hit the button again, it says not pledged, right? But let's say we pledge up, walk away. My biggest issue was when I come back, it wouldn't remember if I was pledged or not on the widget. But now it remembers. So if I hit, it says pledge to contact, not pledged, pledge. So I have the widget working without one specific button. And what I'm trying to get done now, sorry, let me actually bring it back up, is when I press K to ready, right? So the server says I'm ready. Not ready. Okay. What I want to do is to make it so that when the game mode sees that the player is ready, that it will throw me into an array of players that are ready to play the game, right? I don't. I mean, I think. Sorry, I don't know why. It's just. I have a lot of fun doing this. Like this movement's kind of perfect. Like this movement's almost better than APP's movement already. I just need to make it where he can sprint. But I've already got that from the map maker. I can just implement that into this and then adjust the camera a little off to the right, and it should be good. That's gonna happen later. That's not gonna happen right now. Help! I can't stop. It's so much fun. Okay. So what I need to figure out, so here's the player state, right? So the BP player state is, as far as I can tell from the purpose of what player states are, is that it's supposed to track the individual player. I hope it's tracking the individual player. I don't honestly even know. Or if it's just tracking everybody. I guess I can test it. I guess I can test it. I just need to lower the graphics. So that it doesn't fucking shit itself as soon as I do two people at once. I don't care about publisher, don't care about legal, displayed. I don't care about any of this. I'm just looking for like graphics. Well, bless you, hon. Jesus. Huh. I honestly don't know how to change. I don't know how to change graphics. It's on Asset Manager? No. I'm assuming it'd be an engine somewhere, but I just, I'm not that familiar. Hmm. Well, fucking, I guess I'll just play with 2 FPS, I guess. So we'll set it to 2. Okay, so I am kind of curious to see, um, I'll put this one over on the second monitor. If I press K, client 1 ready, client 1 not ready. Server ready, server not ready. So it knows the difference. Client 1 and server. I'm assuming it's just a server because I'm the host. Server pledged, server not pledged. Okay, so it's updating for everybody. I don't know if I need it to update for everyone, but I guess it's. I mean, I guess for playtesting, it's not gonna be the end of the world. Client 1 pledge, client 1 not pledge. Okay, so at least I know those systems are working. The pledge and ready system works. That's good. Pledge and ready system works. So I just need to get it where the. Oh, hold up. It's gonna be in third person. game mode. Okay. Pledging system, yeah. So you can ready and you can pledge. The problem I'm having right now, and this spawn point was just to see if I could get the item to spawn if I press K. It's not, so it's not working. So what I've set up right now is that when you join the game or launch the game, it automatically throws you into like the array of active players. What I need to do now is figure out how to have the system check if the player is ready, and then if they're ready, it would move on to, in this case, spawn an item just to see if it works. I just don't know how to. I need it to constantly check if ready in order for me to be able to do this. So I think I did something. So if not ready, I want it to loop back. If I type loop, I can set a loop. I don't think I want that. Well, let me pull up ChatGPT and see if you can give me some answers. I've actually been using ChatGPT a lot because what's really cool with it is I can take a screenshot of my of what I've got going, and then it literally breaks it down into like, here's what I see is like you're trying to do. You know, here's the potential problems, and I go, okay, let me see, and then it gives me recommendations on how to solve it too. I like how I've been using it so much, it just remembers me too. It's like, good evening, how's your game development journey going today? Like he's super. I don't know, man. I've been having a lot of fun because it brainstorms. It literally brainstorms and gives like it always goes to casting, and I'm like, oh well, I don't want to cast, or would this take up a ton of resources? And it goes, oh, in this case, no, because you're not expected to pledge all the fucking time, so you can cast safely here, and it's borderline negligible. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But here's some alternatives. So I've been using them a lot. So let me show them what I'm doing. So it's Control Shift S, and then I just take a screenshot of this. Open new. Save to desktop. I'll just call it game mode. Save. Okay. Go ChatGPT. So I'm trying to get the ready boolean. Rough. It's going rough. To figure out how to get the game to be constantly checking if a player is ready or not. They will only get a mission. Here is, okay, for now, in the image, I'm going to send you 1 minute. Do ready up. I want the item. Basic. Okay, and I will post game mode. So let's see what he recommends. Let's see what he recommends. Now the thing is, he kind of sucks at explaining specifically what to do, but he's been really helpful with like kind of connecting dots that I wasn't connecting before. So let's see. Based on your description, you're looking to implement a system where the game checks if players are ready for proceeding to spawn an item or initiate missions. Here's how you can achieve this in your blueprint setup. The player state setup. Add a Boolean variable to your player state to check its ready status. Ensure the value is replicated for multiplayer. So let me check that real quick. I'm pretty sure it is. It is. The Boolean is replicated and instance editable. So we have that ready. Game mode tracking. In your game mode, maintain an array or list of players' states. This will let you track the ready status of all connected players. So I think I already have that as well. In the game mode, we have this players array. And I even created like a player's BP state. So it looks like I'm on track. I just don't know where I'm. When a player interacts with the UI button to mark themselves as ready, set the interacts. Okay, so once again, it's already connected to the server. So when I press K to ready up, it's already there. Use an event to notify game mode whenever a player's ready status changes. That's what I'm trying to do. Constant checking game mode. In your game mode, create a function or event appear check the array of player states. Use a loop to verify. So once again, I understand the steps. This is a problem. It's not necessary. It's not giving me specifics. Adjusting your blueprint from the image. Okay, so here's what I want. So they're directly connecting ready Boolean check. Listen for changes in player readiness. Create a custom event in game mode that is triggered whenever changes in player state. Inside the event, add logic to loop through your player array. Check ready variable for each player. If conditions are met, at least one player is ready. Execute your spawn item logic. So it wants me to set up a custom event. Control V. No. Fuck. I hate it. Sometimes I'm just big dumb. So the only thing I'm interested in is the adjusting your blueprint from image. So I don't need all players. Technically, I'd only want like up to 8 max. Okay, so it's trying to have me cast. Player state is the reference. Call this event whenever the ready update is. After updating the variable in the player state's ready function, use get game mode, cast your game mode call on player says. So it wants me to set this up in game mode. Create. Oh, hold up. Expose on spawn. Do I have that? Oh, it's gonna be this one. Expose on spawn. Replicated. Okay. See? Small things I'm missing. Small things I'm missing. Small things I'm missing. So it wants... So from the sound of it, it wants me... So I already have this. On the event on post login, use get player state from new player and add it to the player states array. Okay, so it's kind of, it wants me to do things a little bit different than what I have set up. It almost sounds like it wants me to turn this into an array. And it wants me to shift from just adding a new player. Oh no, I have to do a reference to players. Fuck, man. Okay. So when a player joins, they're thrown into an array. What I need to do for this branch is for it to figure out for each loop let me see what happens if I were to make it an array. Once again, that's perfectly fine. I don't really care. Throw the player state array here. So we have the players joining. We have their player state being checked for the has pledged boolean. What is it called? Is player pledged. For the is player pledged. Is player pledged. Okay, maybe an array is not what I want. Break. I don't think it's gonna work. No, it's not spawning. Okay. Mm. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, because it's not actually actively looping. So this isn't what I need to do. I need it to be constantly checking. I need it to be constantly. I don't know how to do that. Will wifey the game GM. I doubt she'll play the game, and we'll see. She's a controller player. She's been playing Marvel Rivals. See, I don't know how to keep it looping. There's a problem. If I set a loop, no, it says blend space. That's for animations. It's not for. Oh. So this might be what I need. Put it up here. If completed, it goes here. But to loop the execute. Get BP. BP player state. I'm trying to get get is player pledged. If player is pledged, then we move on and we spawn actor. We'll see if this works. We're gonna turn on that. I press K. I'm now ready. Oh, you know what I just did? It's checking to see if he's pledged, not ready. So if I pledged, nothing. Okay. But I don't know if you noticed this. It ran the first time upon my launch, but it didn't run. See, because it's running, and then it does the one check and it stops. I need it to be constantly. I need it to be constantly looping back. You know what? Actually, you know what? I actually might have something for this. I actually might have something for this. So in the prop hunt, let me delete that. In the prop hunt, I had to do a loop. Let me see what I did for that loop. I think I'm going a little too crazy with it. Oh fuck! I opened no. I opened the wrong one. I opened the wrong one. Was I wait? Let me do my Call of War like mobile game I'm playing real quick. I need to make sure my country doesn't get fucking absorbed. And it's prop hunt. So once again, I don't think I need to go crazy with the. With this information. I think I just need to I think it was a really simple tool. It just says choose prop character. What's it called? So it resets. So it resets the function. Okay. Oh. Okay. Hold up. I think I know what to do. So we don't need to go batshit crazy with this. We can just go straight like this. And then we can get the is ready. What is it called in BP player states? Ready question mark. Okay, so if we do break for each loop break. Ready, we can do this. But this only runs once, right? This only runs once. So what I need to do is I need to make a add new custom event. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna do is ready. It's gonna be player ready. It's gonna be replicated. We're on server. And what this does is this is going to get BP player state. It's going to do the for each loop of the BP players, player states. I want it to check so if we're going to do a branch ready, get the ready condition. If false, I'll do a delay like I did on that one. I'll do 0.5 second delay. And player ready. And then it'll loop back to player ready. And in theory, I think this will solve let me see. All I have to do is press K. Oh. Okay. Well, you know, it's not gonna. Why you know? You know what I realized? I didn't set up this to run. So where do I have choose prop character? How did I do this? Alright, okay, that's start game timer. Start game timer triggers this, which I guess also simultaneously triggers choose prop character. So what I guess I would want to do then is if player's not ready, we make it do player ready. And then it should cycle through here. Okay, I saw that. He's got nothing. Fuck, it's still. Oh. It goes down here, 2-player ready, but then does it actually start the player ready execute? Should I set this to run on owning client? Well, it just needs to run on server. Okay. Oh, it's running. I fixed it. Holy shit, I fixed it. Look. So now, hold on, let me drag it. Now that I see it's constantly running, if I press K to ready up, okay, so it's failing to get the item. So we will try one more time. I'm going to press K off screen. You don't need to see that part. If I press K, so what I actually need is if true, it goes into this branch and runs into spawn. Press K, readied up. It's not grabbing that information. Yeah, no big deal. Big deal. Why are you not working? I need this so they can find the ready condition. Which branch? But it's obviously not reading what I'm looking for. So, oh, God, fuck, bro. What if I get a reference to self? So I think I'm close. I think I know what I'm doing. I think I'm right there. I just need to get it to trigger positive for this. So it's running through, it's checking this. If it's not right, it's not this. Press play. Once again, it's specifically looking for ready. So we press K. It's not doing it. Why are you not? Server not ready. Server ready. Once again, it's catching it. The player's state is catching it. So I just need to get the BP player's state to tell them that they're ready. Boom. What if instead? Okay, so actually, we need to add the players to the array, and then we need to get the players added to the array. Added into the array so that when they go through the loop, I'm making bullshit up at this point, I think. Oh wait, they're not getting added. So what? Do I just... This is a shit that fucking pisses me off, dude. I know it's a really simple process. I know I'm missing something really, 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 really basic. I know it's a really fucking basic thing. I just don't know what. This obviously goes up this way. This obviously is checking if it's ready. We don't actually want... We don't actually want this. I think what I'm actually wanting is this. No. No. No, it's still just looping on the bottom. I mean, I'm one step closer. I'm just not quite. I just haven't pieced the puzzle together. Okay. Well, let's see what ChatGPT says. Let me get a screenshot of my. Let me get a screenshot. Control F. All of this up. Put it on the desktop. We're gonna say game mode. Close. Okay, ChatGPT, save me. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Okay, so I got a custom function to loop to check for the ready boolean. Problem now is that it doesn't seem to be updating appropriately. Oh crap, I closed ChatGPT. Managed to make a custom function to loop if the variable is negative. But I can't seem to get the variable properly update. Being wrong. And sure. Okay, looking at your image and see, this is what I really like about it. It seems to actually genuinely understand what I'm trying to get. Looking at your image and based on your description, it seems you're trying to understand update a player's ready status, but are struggling with ensuring the variable updates correctly across your custom function logic. Here are a few common issues that could cause this and how to fix them. Replication is set for multiplayer. I have it set. I know I've got it set. It's run on server. I've already done it. Verify input and updates in player ready event. Checks that your player ready custom event. Receiving the player state object and updating the ready variable. For example, from BP player state, call a set ready function to change the variable value. So I have a break node somewhere. Here. So it just wants me to keep running it for every single player. And then we go up here. We run the branch. That actually looks a lot cleaner too. I'm not gonna lie. That looks a lot cleaner. So let's see. So you can see the bottom is looping. So if I press K, I ready it up, but it's not catching. It's not properly updating the Boolean. Okay. And it says it's not able to call get array item. So it's failing to get this. Actually, I think I know the issue. So I don't think it's the fact that I don't think it's the fact that the readying up and not readying up is updating. I think the problem here Okay. So this isn't going to be here. So this is going to get deleted. I just want this to run into the second stage, which is to check and see if. So after we add the players, so after we add the new player to the player array, we then add. So I'm assuming it just automatically adds them to the player state, and then we start player ready. Because player ready, we can loop. But what? So is valid. So my problem is I don't want it to just. So right now it's just going to keep looping forever. Literally forever. Okay. So actually, no, I think that's fine. Because what this does is it goes through and then, right? But it can keep going also. So this is where I will do the. Let's print. We'll just say start mission. This print string is going to be start mission. I'm going to make a branch. No. It literally just needs to be a branch. So. Array, we do. No. Mm. Okay. So, what I have right now is some janky ass shit. But I think it's the only way I can get this to work, to like be able to continuously check and update if a player is ready or not. So if a player is ready, so what happens is a player joins, they're added to the player rate, and they're added to the BP player state. Then, at least I believe they are. I hope they are, I guess. Player ready. Then it starts the player ready custom event. This checks that BP player state for when a player readies up. If a player readies up, I'm going to do print string. That's going to be begin mission. Okay, because this is basically where we want to do the mission. You can see it is constantly looping, but okay, It's not. It's actually not catching it. Look, it doesn't. It doesn't even understand what I'm trying to do. Not what I want. This BP player state thing. I don't understand how the player state thing is supposed to work. I have it set with these is player pledged and is player ready, but trying to actually implement. Trying to actually like get the player state. I don't understand. I don't understand. So we'll add them through this system, I guess. I guess. I don't fucking. So once again, I'm not ready, so you can see. I click on here and press ready. It's looping, but it's not triggering the Boolean. Even though I'm ready. Okay. Very upsetty spaghetti. God damn it. Fuck. I feel like I'm so close. I feel like I'm like. I feel like I'm right there. I just. So it's not able to read the get item array. So what if we just don't fuck with that at all? Let me add a single BP player state object reference. It's just going to be singular. I'll do PS for player state, just for short. I'll get the player state. I'll get the ready Boolean. And then I'll put it here. Because in theory, this thing's constantly checking to see if the player state's updating. So it's constantly checking to see if it's working. I just don't know how to tell. So I press. So once again, you can see it's looping. I press K. Once again, it's ready. It's still looping. But it's not updating. It's so irritating. Like what? How exactly? So once again, that doesn't actually do anything. For the BP player state, I can get the BP player state. I can get that ready Boolean. Get. I thought I could get the ready Boolean. Here's right here, right? Get ready Boolean. Bam. That's instance editable, but it's not replicated, which is weird because it shows. It says replicated. Replicated. Editable. Everything I need. I don't think I need anything on here. I do custom. See, it says replication none. So there's player ready. Server not ready, server ready, server not ready, server ready. Server's not ready. You know what's gonna suck? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, and it's gonna be like, bruh. Okay, I made some changes. Give me a second. If you're showing an updated image, use analysis for update setup and suggestions to ensure system works ended. What looks good, okay? What looks good? Adding players to an array. You're correctly adding players to an array when they join. This ensures you can track all connected players in your game. Using a custom event for player ready. The player ready custom is a good way to handle updates for when the player's status changes. This event ensures centralized control from the server, which is essential for multiplayer. 3. Iterating through player array. The for each loop is being used to loop through the players, which is a good approach for checking their ready status. Areas for improvement. He's got a lot more to say. Delay in the loop. Issue adding a delay inside the for each loop can cause unexpected behavior and make the loop seem unresponsive or inefficient. Solution. Remove the delay node from the loop, instead rely on periodic checks. Or trigger the check only when needed. Looks like you're directly accessing the ready variable from the player state during the loop. Ensure that this variable is replicated and updated correctly. Make sure the ready variable in the BP player state is marked as replicated, updated only on the server using player ready event. So this is the problem. Yummy, where'd you put the food? Oh, it's in the fridge. When it switches to the player state, need it update. I don't understand. Why I can't just call it. Why is it not letting me call it? Why is it not giving me the information that I'm looking for? It's just simply get ready. I mean, it's literally the Boolean, right? That's literally it. That's what I'm looking for. It doesn't say it's replicated. It doesn't look like I can replicate it. This is replicated. Instance editable, instance editable. If I go back here, it's instance editable. Maybe I should do an expose on spawn. Click on you. Nope, it just won't let me adjust this. So this is the problem then, yeah? Because this is constantly checking to see if the player readies up. Here's is da 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 da. Third person character. Do I have this set also for being ready? I do. I do have one in a third person character. So I can try maybe instead of banking on the player state for the info, I could just do third person character. So if we just delete you, the players array, put you into the array, Get ready. Get. What's it called? Well, literally just ready. Interesting. Fuck. Fuck. Is it literally something like this?
The first.
Yeah, you know, he just sucks to suck, man. Am I wrong? Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. Why is it not working? What did I do? What's up, Yams? No, 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 this is my time. My time to work and learn. What have you done today? What have you done? Oh. Hmm. Well, I guess that delay was necessary. Oh, yeah, 100%. That was it. Okay. Fucking, I don't know why I'm killing myself. Man. So I have it in third person too. Let me try if I, instead of doing it through player state, if you created, so BP player state, oh god, fuck. We'll make a new one, I guess. Fuck it. Character. Not gonna be, it'll just be a single array. It's gonna be third character object reference. Get. Oop. Nope. Ready. Special. No, keep it on. No, I got it, Yoni. That's like Ooh, I'm ranked fourth. Oh, I'm fucking killing these people. Okay. So, need to verify is valid. Well, is valid isn't what I'm looking for. All this fucking work and effort. All this fucking work and effort. And it's still not. Still not triggering. Still not triggering. Okay, I got it. Oh. I fucking got it.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything in store right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. You on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays sense of what's your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the cause. If I hit you up, please don't go right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do it on us right now. If I hit you up, please don't go right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
I'd like everyone to give our man Uzi a big round of applause back on Earth. Welcome home from
Little Uzi Vert, he's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go right. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go right.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you
Oh my
really
God, it
are, you
works.
know right now. When I know about you, anything in store right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Oh, begin mission.
Don't do it to me. I met you on a whole different wave.
That's so
I know
fucking awesome.
nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays that's what's your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the cause.
Ready? Begin mission. Oh, it's still going. Oh, it's not still going. Okay, it stopped.
If I hit you up, please don't go right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
That's so cool, man. I fucking got it. I fucking got it. Oh my god. So now, I can pledge to a contact. Server is pledged. I leave, I close, it remembers if I'm pledged or not, and if I press K to ready up, I'm ready. After 5 seconds, spawns an item. It's gonna spawn the second one in. Yeah. I don't have a trigger to stop it. It knows I'm already in the mission or not. But it's working. It's working. Server not pledged. Now, of course, I don't have it set to see if I'm pledged to anybody or not. But I can trigger a mission. I can trigger. So now I just need to set up a mission to start. So I need to make an enum, I think. Or is it an item structure? No, I need enums. Because it's gotta... I think I need to pull the text. The movement's already kind of fucking fire. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, so I know it's working. I now know it's working.
He's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me.
Okay,
Do it to me.
so
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now.
what have we achieved so far? I went on a lunch break. Oh, I'll show you, man. So I finally got it working. I finally got it working, bro. I can ready up and get a mission. I can ready up and get a mission. Check it. So not only can I walk up and pledge to a contact and have it remember on the server and on the widget that I'm pledged, but now if I press K, you'll see it says server ready, and then in 5 seconds it's gonna spawn an item for me to pick up. Okay, I'm gonna unready. Unfortunately, it just keeps cycling, so I got automatically thrown to another mission, but that is what we have. I have it where you can pledge and you can ready up. So now I need to make it. I think I need to learn how to make missions. So the next step is missions, right? To make it so that oh God, fuck. Now I need to learn how to make it throw me in a mission. That's so ridiculous. Let's fucking go, man. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. Oh, no longer pleasure contact. So technically, in theory, nothing different will happen. It'll still throw me in a mission. So it says begin mission. Nice. Bam. So the only thing I need to do, because if you look, if you check in the top left, you can see I hit the ready unless I don't want to play. So I set not ready, but it still throws me in a mission, begin mission. So I need to do a is valid check. You know what? I don't think I want to go that crazy with it. I think I'll just leave it for now. If you press K, you're fucked. I don't know what's... it's really addictive doing that. I don't know why. I have a lot of fun doing that. But... I know all of this is working. So now I just need... to establish a mission structure.
Find your favorite movies on YouTube. Get AMC Plus, Paramount Plus, Max, and more on YouTube.
To call missions. So this whole section is going to get replaced with calling and the mission. So... oh man. Now what's really interesting is that I need to so I think I need for missions, we're gonna go into blueprints here. I'm gonna make a new folder and call it missions. In my missions folder, I think I'm going to need a structure. And an enumeration. I think that's what I need, right? Structure and an enumeration. Fuck. Let me watch a video, actually, to be honest. What the fuck? Oh, look at the AI generated. I don't need any... I don't think I need that yet. Quest data.
It's compiled, go back into another widget, and now from our quest log widget that we have just created, we can now get the text that we have just created. So get quest name text, and then use set text.
Okay, so he's setting up a widget.
And now we can just go ahead, get the name, and just pass it through here. And I can just, for example, put it here, a little bit more organized. Double click, and like so. And now we are passing that specific name into there. Let's also go back into the quest giver before we forget and
We're gonna watch this from the beginning. Let me see what he does.
welcome to new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. Today we are continuing with the RP series and the quest system. So in today's episode we will actually add legitimate quests into the UI and then be able to select them and have the description and name and so on. It's gonna be a very easy build to follow, so let's get started. Alright, so basically in the last episode we made that we can go into a quest dealer, open the UI, and we have a list of the quests available and our fields over here, so when we select a quest. So what I'm going to do is fill in the actual quest that our quest dealer will have and then be able to select them and fill in these gaps over here. So let's begin. So let's go into the where is the quest system folder, and let's open our quest giver. So as you may remember, in the last episode we also set up the structure. So we have all the necessary information for our quest, like the name, description, if it's secondary, and if it's completed. So what we're going to do is make an array of a structure of quests in our quest giver. So let's go into here, into variables, add a new variable, and create a variable called quests. And this will be type s_quest. And then we can select this, and let's go into here, into the details panel, and in variable type, we're going to change this to be an array. So it is a list of quests. And let's compile, save. And as you can see, we can now start adding quests. So basically you will go into each of your dealers and start adding a quest. Now let's go ahead and make sure to click this eye icon, and it's very important because it will allow us to add a quest directly from here. So we select now this guy and we go, you can see now we have the variable quest, and I can start adding the quest. For now it's gonna add like 2 or 3 in this blueprint, so we have some quests to go as an example. So let me just add a new quest, and let's just name this, I don't know, hey yeah, run and jump. This really wouldn't be the quest. Just make a quick example. Let's make another quest now. Okay. Random stuff, okay? It's just an example. Okay, so with that said, now we have the quest that our quest giver will have, and what we're going to do is when we interact with our dealer and create the widget and add it to the scene and screen, and so on, what we're going to do is go until the end and make a for each loop. So we'll go ahead and go through the whole quests, okay, through the whole array of the quests. And then what I'm going to do is get our quest widget that we have, and then we're going to create here an event which will add the quest into the list. So for each one,
Do you need a free, easy way to capture your gameplay? Introducing Outplayed. Record anything on your PC. Highlight reels.
it will be adding a quest. So let's go into here and go into the quest giver widget, which is this one. Let's go into the event graph, delete all this, and create a new custom event. And this will be add quest. So as an input parameter, it will contain the quest that it will add, which in this case it will again be s_quest. And then on here we can do extend it and break it. So now as you can see, we have all of the information. This is very similar on what we did with the equipment system, okay? But now instead of the items and so on, this for the quests. So on here we can now go ahead and create a new widget. In this case it will be the slide. So it will be the quest slide. So now we are creating a slide on here, so we'll add it into this list. So we have to also add it into that list. So let's just select the vertical box and change the name into quests list, and then make sure the ticket is variable so we can now access it from here. So on quest list, just get it and then say add child. Now we can pass this as a child, so connect it here. So it will be now added into that specific panel, into that list. And then let's also select this slot widget that we have just created, and set padding. So this will just create some spacing, so it will look a bit nicer. So we can just right click, split this, and in the padding top, let's put like 15. So it will leave some margin, some space. If we're here to put in the padding in the top 15, it will be leaving with that space. So you get the idea, right? It will be done but dynamically when we add the slide. Great, so now let's pass in the parameters that we'll need. So the name, the description, the secondary, and so on. So let's go back into our quest slot and let's select this text and rename it into quest name text. And let's make sure that its variable is ticked so we can access it from the other side. And now we can just compile, go back into another widget, and now from our quest slot widget that we have just created, we can now get the text that we have just created. So get quest name text, and then just set text on here.
What was he ticking? How was he ticking that? How was he able to turn that into a variable? Oh my god.
And now we can use another ticked so we can access it from the other side. And let's make sure that its variable is ticked so we can access it from the other side. And now we can just compile, go back into another widget, and now from our quest slot widget that we have just created, we can now get the text that we have just created. So get quest name text, and then just set text on here. And now we can just go ahead, get the name, and just pass it through here. And I can just, for example, put it here, it's a bit more organized, double click, and like so. And now we are passing that specific name into there. Let's also go back into the quest giver before we forget and call that. So every time we go through the loop, we'll add a quest. And here we say what quest? Well, the one that we have in our variable in the array. Great, and let's go also the quest slot and go into the graph, and we're gonna be adding 2 more variables. So in variables, gonna be the description. So we'll also have it in the slot, and this will be a string. And then also we'll be adding the secondary, and this will be a boolean. So now we can compile and save. For now we'll leave it like this. Go back, we can actually close the slot right now, and then go back into the widget, which is slot, and then set the description. And in this case, the description will be this one. So just plug it here. We can also reroute it, so double click to make it a bit nicer. And then lastly, you can again get it from our slot that we have just created, then set the secondary variable. So now the slot will also have all the information of our quest. So later on, we can use access it from our slot directly, and it will just be perfect. So as you can see, now this will work. Let's also go into the quest giver widget, and now we can just get all the things that we created. So we can just go into the quest list, select all of our slots and delete them because they were just as an example. And now if I press play, I go into the quest giver, press E. Now there we go, we have the 2 quest variables. So we have Heya and Kiki, the ones that I just created real quick. Of course right now we cannot select them or whatever, but that will be the next thing that we'll do right now. And they will also be containing our description, and if it's secondary and so on. So great. So let's go ahead and make sure that we can select them, and then that information will pass into this panel over here, so we can preview and slot and so on. So what we are going to go is do in the quest giver widget, go into the graph, and then we are going to go also into the quest slot. So let's make a reference from our slot into this widget, because now in this widget we are going to create a custom event that will be select slot, but our slot doesn't have a reference into this widget, so we cannot access it. So let's create one. So let's go into the quest slot, go into the graph and select this new variable icon, and let's put here quest dealer widget, and now this will be type WB_ quest giver, not dealer, giver. Let's rename this giver, so it's same through the whole product. Great, so now we have
It's called Pi, and if that sounds familiar to you, it's probably because you've seen their ads everywhere. It's an ad blocker that works on Twitch, YouTube.
that access there. So now we can save, go back into here and add it again. So from our slot created, set the widget will be the quest giver widget, and in this case this will be self because it's that widget itself. Now from here, let's create a new custom event, and this will be select quest, and this will basically just receive all the information as the name, which will be a string, the description, which again will be a string, and then if it's secondary. There you go. Let's go ahead and just put this as boolean, save, and now basically we'll have all that information there. So we're gonna go into the quest slot and delete all this and go into the button and then unclicked. So when we click the slot, we'll go ahead and get the quest giver widget that we had now referenced, and then select quest event. And now we can just passing our description to description, secondary to secondary, and for the name, because we only pass it as a text, well, there's no problem. We can just get our text and then say get text, which is this one here, and just plug it there. It will convert them, and there we go. Great. So now basically our select quest will be receiving all the parameters of the specific slot that we have selected. So now we can go back into the designer, select this title here, and say selected quest text, and make sure to click is variable. Let's do the same with description, selected quest description, and this will be is variable. So now in the graph, I can just go get the selected quest text, get it, and then set the text, and this will basically be the one that we have just received. And then we can do the same with the selected quest description, and then call the set text, which is this bottom one, and then just, if I manage to plug it in, there we go, put in the description. And now for now, secondary, we'll leave it like that. We'll probably do it in the next episode. But now basically I can go press play, I can go into my quest giver, I can select a quest from the slot, and now you can see that we have all the information. Heya with the title and then the description, run and jump, and then Kiki, it will contain the awesome description that I wrote. So you can see everything's working, and we can just go into the quest giver and start adding more quests on here, you know, whatever, and it will also go ahead and appear here, as you can see. So everything will basically work, and of course you can also add them directly from the one in the level as we made it public. So for example, you want to have different quest givers in the scene, and this guy will give you a specific quest, and another guy over here will give you another quest. So you can just then select the other guy.
Okay, so he only gave me a little bit of useful information. I don't think a lot of it was actually going to be super helpful for me, but there was the structure. Because of course I already understood I was going to need a structure.
I don't know.
He's already made it.
Add a new variable and
Already made it.
And let's open our quest giver. Quest available and our fields over here, so when we select a quest. So what I'm going to do is fill in the actual quest that our quest dealer will have, and then be able to select them and fill in these gaps over here. So, as you may remember, in the last episode we also set up the structure. So
Right. Name description is not going to be completed. So I guess for what I'm trying to do, I don't necessarily need all that. I don't need all that information. Everything he told me was basically to set it up through like the contact. But APB doesn't do that. So how interesting. Literally didn't give me a lot of helpful information there, I'll be honest.
Hey, I'm Steven Karst, co-founder of King of Pops. So when I open the Zero dashboard, I can quickly see how my bank balances are doing, what money is owed,
Oh
and
my
what
god,
bills
these
are going out,
ads.
and that gives me a lot of confidence to make informed decisions.
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle, trapped in a cycle of opioid use, withdrawal, and
Please don't do the most right
Here.
now. If I hit you up, please don't go
But I did know I was going to need a structure. He kind of just, I guess, confirmed that for me. It's going to be S for structure, and then we'll do missions.
I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. You wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything in store right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I bet you want a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays just was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the call.
I think for now I'll keep this. Just to name the description and the stage. Because the description's gonna be super basic. It's just gonna be like pick up, break in, arson. So let me see what I can do. Okay, so we're gonna set up a widget. We're gonna set up a widget through the game mode. The game mode's gonna launch the widget. The game mode's gonna kill the widget. I can use. So I can actually use the prop hunt for this, because I had to make widgets for the prop hunt. So I can see how I did it, and then I can implement it, or what I need for this.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do no mouse right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything and start right now. Please don't do no mouse right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I bet you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays Festa was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the car.
Okay.
Don't do no mouse right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do no mouse right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
I'd like everyone to give our man Uzi a big round of applause back on Earth. Welcome home, Uzi.
Little Uzi Vert, he's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Please don't do no mouse right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do
Oh, I see. You are the prop hide and then find the prop. Okay, so that's how it separates.
If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
And then prop on game, it should have that up prop widget for the trigger.
Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything and start right now. Please don't do no mouse right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I bet you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays Festa was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the car.
Only thing we got on here is the fire line trays. Oh, okay. So this is a starter. This is hidden. This is an animation. The red is an animation. This is a text. Okay, I got it. How exactly is this attached? Because that's all to start the game. So when do I put this on the player?
Yep, literal record scratch for a record scratch moment. Maybe you're having a good night out, because fentanyl is only in so-called hard drugs, right? Actually, fentanyl has been found in party drugs like cocaine and ecstasy. And even the tiniest amount can be deadly. Get all the facts at factsfightfentanyl.org. Sponsored by the California Department of Public Health.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost. Where am I? Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't
Right
do
here.
the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost.
Okay. It goes into a player controller blueprint.
Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the bar right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything and start right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I bet you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays just was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the clown.
So player controller.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost.
don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything in store right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I met you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going this pace. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays Festa was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the call. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me.
I'd like everyone to give our man Uzi a big round of applause back on Earth. Welcome home from Saturday.
Little Lucy Perch, he's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything in store right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I met you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going this pace. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays Festa was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the call.
I'd like everyone to give our man Uzi a big round of applause back on Earth. Welcome home from Saturday.
Little Uzi Vert, he's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Find your favorite movies on YouTube. Get AMC Plus, Paramount Plus, Max, and more on YouTube.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost
Where
right
am
now.
I?
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
Move on from me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything in store right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I bet you want a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays just to was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so on the car.
I'd like everyone to give our man Uzi a big round of applause back on Earth. Welcome home from Saturday.
Little Uzi Vert, he's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost
Where
right
am
now.
I?
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
Move on from me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me.
do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything and start right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I bet you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays that's was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so on the car. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me.
I'd like everyone to give our man Uzi a big round of applause back on Earth. Welcome home from Saturday.
Little Uzi Vert, he's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Discover even more YouTube at youtube.com/YouTube.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything and start right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I bet you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays that's was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so on the car.
Okay. So why am I not getting? Why am I not getting?
I'd like everyone to give our man Uzi a big round of applause back on Earth. Welcome home from Saudi.
Little Uzi Vert, he's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know about you, anything in store right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I met you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays Festa was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the call. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
I'd like everyone to give our man Uzi a big round of applause back on Earth. Welcome home from Saudi.
Little Uzi Vert, he's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Find your favorite TV shows on YouTube. Get Paramount Plus, Stars, MGM Plus, and more on YouTube.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything and start right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I'll let you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going this pace. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays just was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the call.
Oh, get it. Oh, fuck. Get it. Doesn't pop up. Why does it not pop up? Why does it not have the ready up?
He's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Sliding, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything and start right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I'll let you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going this pace. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays just was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the call.
Discover even more YouTube at youtube.com/YouTube.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Flying, I'm on tour right now. When I hit you up, you always hit ignore right now. And I don't understand why you mad at the boy right now. Cause I know you wouldn't want me, I was poor right now. Tears on my face, they dropping and they pour right down. Cause I know what you really out here and on right now. When I know I buy you anything in store right now. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I met you on a whole different wave. I know nowadays we be going in space. I know nowadays you be going out late. I know nowadays that's was your safe place. Oh, I know nowadays that I came too strong. Yeah, I know nowadays that I really ain't the one. Yeah, I know nowadays that you don't even like my song. It's your reflection from everything I did, so I'm the call. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
He's the one to see, bringing joy to you and me.
Find your favorite TV shows on YouTube. Get Max, Stars, MGM Plus, and more on YouTube.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
Oh, God, I hate this. I'm taking a break.
Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me.
I'm on my way down.
Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now.
It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating.